it's Hannah Clubley here from Student Music Network, and this evening I'm joined with the amazing Connor Ball, James McVey and Alex Stacey from Dreamhouse.
Hey.
I'm so excited to hear all about this. First of all, tell me everything about Dreamhouse. What is the vision? Where did the idea come from? What was that moment where you were like, let's really run with this, now's the time to do it?
So we started this over a year now. Ago now. So I think at first me and James wanted to write for whatever it was. We just wanted to write some songs. And then Alex had produced basically all of James's stuff for his solo stuff and suggested that we go write with Alex. And so we went to Wales, had a lovely trip into Alex's house. He's got an amazing cat called Griff.
Oh, really?
And then we wrote songs for like 4 days. And we came out with like 4 or 5 songs that we were all like super, super happy with. And thought this could be something. And then at first, I think Alex, when we asked him if he wanted to be in a band with us, he was like, no, I don't do that.
It's not my thing.
But then it took some persuading, and then eventually we got him in. And yeah, a few weeks later, we called ourselves Dreamhouse, and that's been it kind of since. And we've been doing different Brighton trips ever since and getting songs together.
Amazing. What was the thing, Alex, that made you think, okay, now's the time, let's just do it, let's make the move and be in the band?
I've been making music for so long for other people and different artists, and then when you guys came down and we started writing, it felt like the first time in a long time of making music in the same way I did when I was like 16. And it was just us jamming and just making songs.
Yeah.
So it felt different to anything else that I'd written, which I think was the biggest sort of push in that, was like, this feels fun, and I love these guys. We've done tours and like we have the best time. So, and then we met a couple of years ago, didn't we, through like some events in your
show.
Yeah.
Show. Yeah.
So like we bumped into each other a few times and like really got on. Like, it just felt right, and the music's f***ing good. So
yeah, it's sick. I came to the Lower Third show. I was there the second night, and like I was loving it. Like the vibes, the energy in there. It was so good.
Thank you.
It was great. And because Alex, you've done songs for One Republic. Have you written with for HRVY as well? And obviously you guys from the Vamps. How do you feel like those projects have helped inspired what you're doing now? And is there anything that you did in kind of those projects and those eras that has helped you with this new stuff?
I think for us it feels really exciting because it's so fresh and something that none of us have ever done before, and I've never really delved into that. And I think we're drawing kind of things from all these different influences, whether it be Alex's love for synths, or like we'll put in a certain like guitar riff that maybe like we wouldn't have thought of to do with this genre. But I think that's been the most exciting thing for us, or for me personally. I'll let these guys go, but
I think all of our experience with different artists and projects and whatever has sort of encouraged us to try different things. And when you try loads of things, sometimes actually it works. Other times you kind of get lost in different genres and kind of lose your like North Star or compass of what you actually want to make musically. And I think with probably all of us, when Dreamhouse happened, we that first weekend in Beiddow in Wales.
Beiddow.
Beiddow. It just like felt really fresh again, like Alex said, when what it felt like to first get into songwriting. And there was no real we have obviously influences in Dreamhouse, but actually at the core of it, it's just the love for songwriting, which feels quite refreshing, I think, for all of us with our backgrounds.
And is there any like really strange inspiration you've had, or like what's the weirdest thing that you've been doing, or you thought actually we could like use this?
Connor and I found Alex listening to the radio, but not like as a consumer of what they were saying. He took the radio, like a random competition or something on a channel, and sampled it and then put it in like one of our songs. And I think stuff like that
it's in a couple, I think.
That is really interesting. And Connor and I have obviously experimented with loads of things over the years, but I think Alex brings just like an eccentric approach in a good way. Like he's like we sort of look at Alex as a scientist, because he is you study the art.
A doctor,
an artist, just all these things, and bring something that's slightly unconventional to our normal world, I guess.
Your debut single dropped on the 8th of May. It's called What the Hell Are We Doing Here? And would you say that that's the best introduction to Dreamhouse for someone that hasn't come across you guys before? Is that why you made that the kind of first thing about you guys that went into the world?
It was the one we were most like instantly excited about because it was so different to anything that we'd done. Like even like the falsetto vocals is like very different to what I probably would sing like before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just kind of highlights what we want to be and where it's kind of going and the direction we want to take. I love that it can be interpreted in like loads of different ways. Like, what the hell are we doing here? That statement can mean anything. It can be like speaking to someone you love, being like, let's just get out of the country or whatever. But it can also be like a bigger picture of like, what the hell are we doing on this earth? Like, how did we get here? How did we get this far? So I like how you can kind of interpret it in whatever way you want.
I feel like that's why fans have connected so well with it as well, because it means different things to different people. And I mean, you can see it like when you performed at the Lower Third and like people were already kind of singing along and vibing. Like you can see the energy. So I think people have connected to it really well.
Thank you.
And in terms of tracks you've got coming, or maybe stuff you haven't released, what are you most excited to share? Is there a single or a song in particular that you're really excited for people to hear?
I mean, the one we say every time is the favourite to play live is I'll Be Crying For You. It's like, that's such a good energy. But I mean, I think the real cool thing about the songs we've got coming is that they vary. Like to us, it's like Dreamhouse is the genre, and like we just dip into like there's some dancier ones, some more like slower ones, like a bit of like Britpop almost in some of them. So
best days.
I'm excited for all of them.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting to see what people think.
Yeah.
I feel like that's also what's really special about this project and this band is that it is so genre fluid, and like you can see. Again, it like appealing to so many people, but also I think from a live show perspective, you can just have so much fun with it. You can do a bit of a slower track and then something more upbeat. On that basis, what's your favourite track to play live?
We're playing a new track tonight that
Okay.
we didn't play at the last one. And I think it was the last one we wrote actually.
It was.
And
I think we wrote it the day before the first show at the Forge at your house at rehearsal.
Then we left to go. So we're playing that tonight, which I'm excited about. I think that one's a fun one to play live. I like Never Ending Youth. I think that's got like a good energy. We're opening with it tonight.
Cool.
So hopefully people will be high energy for that straight away.
Gorilla Glue as well is good.
Yeah, Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue.
You wrote that in your kitchen.
I was thinking like writing a whole song like kind of around a thing of glue is just funny. But actually that song has a lot of sentiment behind it, but
I think that's what we're trying to do, right? It's like take a sort of deeper concept of a song, but actually make it fun and like sort of if you want to understand it that deeply, you can. But otherwise, it's just
you know what
song.
I used Gorilla Glue on I've got like a bit on my stairs and it fell off.
Did it make you a bit emotional?
Don't say that.
You can't say that now.
We will never get the brand out.
The caveat is I need the wood. Gorilla Glue make a wood specific one, and I use just the plastic one on the.
I like it.
Wow, there's that many varieties. Who knows?
I can tell you about Gorilla Glue now. Trust me.
And is there a song that you're most nervous to share, or you were when you were playing those initial shows at the Low Third?
No,
I think Land of the Free for me, to be fair.
Yeah,
it's quite a statement, like lyrically, isn't it?
Yeah, so. I think if you read into that, it's like, ooh, that's a good one. I think what the hell we're doing here, because it is that what I was saying about the high vocals. Like, that's like a bit of a difference for all of us. So, yeah, I mean, when you're in the Vamps in terms of performing there, I feel like it was quite different because you'd have Brad doing a lot of the lead vocals. But it's really nice that with this project you can experiment a bit more and kind of do that side of things. That's why we've loved it as well. We can just do whatever. There's no like guidelines.
So
no one knows what we sound like or are meant to sound like.
That's true.
So we can just do whatever we want and hopefully people like it.
We use quite a lot of like manipulation of like recording things slower and then speeding them up so they sound like higher pitched and things.
Yeah,
so, like playing with the voice,
like
I think is like a really cool thing that current music is doing in like hyperpop and things where they like really push the limit of what a voice can sound like. We try and steal bits of that.
Love that. And pre-show rituals. Now, Vamps days, I want to talk. You did like a chin rub and like a speech with random props. I feel like I saw stuff on YouTube. Do you have anything now?
Just get drunk.
We should make something though. We should like. get a house and blow it down or something. Like,
Yeah, you need to be
Dreamhouse.
fair, yeah, you should have something Dreamhouse related.
We should.
What
Yeah,
did you do?
doormat and just wipe our feet. before
Yeah.
we do it.
We don't have one.
We had a doormat last time that
I
had
was
it
gonna,
on.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't get
We
one this
forgot
time.
to get it.
Yeah, it was a bit
We
last
gave
minute.
it away. That's what it was.
We
Did
should
you?
have asked we
to
gave
bring
it to
it
someone
tonight.
that was
To a
in-
fan?
Yeah, so
Oh.
they've got it outside. Well, I don't know if they've got it outside the house, but
That's so
So
nice.
they sent a picture. It's
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
They're in like a student block.
Oh,
I think
no,
it's literally.
no.
Dare I
That's
say, it
getting
may have been
stolen,
stolen.
yeah.
It's a good map. It's a good map, man.
Great promo as well.
Yeah,
True,
right.
true.
Like,
Every time
maybe you
someone-
should just merch item. There you go. You've got
Yeah.
doormats now. Like, we
Yeah.
want one in our house.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way forward. And do you have a go-to hype song before hitting the stage? Is there a track you always put on to get hyped up, or not really?
We haven't even had
don't
music
have
on.
some music
We've
on.
got
Like-
speakers now, so maybe we'll get
Yeah.
through that.
It'd be
but-
quite
Gotta
tense
catch
in here, wouldn't it? If, like,
Oh yeah,
True.
yeah.
It's
We'll
quite
sit in
small,
darkness
yeah.
and like get a Ouija board out or something. We'll just do that.
We normally haven't had much time once we've like sound checked and
Yeah,
stuff,
true.
like, straight on.
I do feel like genuinely with Dreamhouse, like I don't feel like I need to get hyped up for it because like I love the music so much that
The music's hyped. It's just like it's
We just play our
great,
own
man.
songs.
Like,
That's what
yeah.
we
I
do.
just enjoy it. Like
I guess that's a sign of it feeling so natural,
Mm.
which is also obviously a very good.
Ask
thing.
us in like 2 years when we've heard the songs a million
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah, are you sick of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like- and what is your goal for the future? Where do you hope that Dreamhouse can go?
I'd love to play like festivals. I feel like it's such a
Amazing.
festival sound and like and late at night in like a tent when the
Mhm.
lights are going nuts. So I think
Yeah.
that would be really fun. Like, I'd love to see us do something like
It's
that.
got that energy, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
something like that. I think.
That would be really cool.
Just that we can sort of keep making music and build a community and like that's the thing. We see Dreamhouse as like this open place almost that exists that anyone can come. And I think once we release more music and more people can see that, I think that's what I'm excited about. Is like building it and seeing what it ends up being.
Yeah, exciting. Can we expect any new music soon?
Hopefully, I want to put out songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to play shows without much music out,
Yeah,
and it's getting that across without actually just releasing a full album of stuff. Like
yeah.
we have so many songs, but hopefully
We
sooner
got
or later.
so many things that we're like kind of
Yeah.
ready to go with, but I think we just released What the Hell Are We Doing Here, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Give that a bit
Give
of
that
time
a bit
to
of time.
breathe.
Yeah, sure.
And then
Definitely.
we're still making music all the time, so who knows?
Exciting. How do you go about narrowing it down when you're talking about releasing and picking singles? That must be pretty overwhelming when you've written so much.
Yeah.
I think like because the creative process at the moment anyway, it's just the three of us. So and I think when we're making it, we all kind of
You kind
to
of
this
know.
point
Get
we've
a
all
vibe in
gravitated
it,
towards
yeah.
the same like favourite
Yeah.
song. So I think like as hopefully Dreamhouse advances and we do more and more and maybe more people will kind of get involved, it's about holding on to that core thing that we have as a three, being like what do we think's good.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Good
Thank
luck
you.
for your show
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you so
And
much for having
yeah,
us.
thank you so much.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate
Cheers.
it.
Thank you.